Hi everyone, Olaf here from LSE Services out of Central Florida. We're serving the greater area of Tampa, Lakeland and Orlando pressure washing wise. One of the things we were working on and we ran into was a lot of times when we do actually roof cleaning that we had to go up and down the ladder to actually getting our chemical injectors being looped in, and so we were looking around for actually a solution as an alternative, and we came up with this solution here. Most of the parts are either ordered by Amazon or ordered or bought by Tractor Supply or even Northern Tools. So let's go down here. What we have is a complete assembly with even a longer hose which goes all the way up there. So this nipple up here goes actually into our pump system. From our pump system we actually have a 2-foot, I think it's even a 3-foot long 3/8 hydraulic hose which can hold over 4,000 psi of pressure. Then we have here a 3/8 coupler. Then we have here a 3/8 T thread on the outside, which makes it a lot easier. You have to order these online at Amazon is where we bought them. Same with this pressure valve shutoff, which is rated up to 4,200 psi. So for our purpose it fits since we're running on 4,000 psi. Then another connector here, stainless. This part, as you can see, we already used it in the past settings. This is actually our soap injector with 2.3 millimeter injection needle. And the problem here is, and that's one thing you guys have to take a look at, these connectors can be reversed depending on where you buy your injector. So it can be actually sitting like this in your system, so you would have to change out this nipple and this connector if yours is reverse. But take a look always on the side of your soap injectors. There should be a mark. In this case you can see the arrow here. Just go in quickly. The arrow tells you where the water has to flow from where to where in order to work proper. Continuing on, stainless steel connector, another T section, and another connector where we actually have our reel going in with a quick connect. And so this works straight if you leave in your soap injector at all times. Problem there is, if you look at the little hole here, this is where all your water has to go through. In comparison, for example here, it's a much bigger hole. So if you leave your soap injector in when you do your surface cleaning or just regular pressure washing, you do not get the water flow like you wish you would have. And we do not like to shut off our engines constantly just to remove this part. So what we came up with, and others in YouTube and other channels did pretty much the same setup, except we using here different T's to actually have an easy installation, and we're using a much bigger handle on the shutoff valve. So this is a bypass, and there you can see the hose which we're actually getting from Tractor Supply. This is a hydraulic hose, 3/8, as you can see, up to 4,000 psi, and it's working pressure, as you can see. So if you spike more, it will not burst this pipe, and it's insulated well enough so chemicals will not be affected by it or anything else. It has a liner inside, so there's no metal being exposed for corrosion or whatnot. Your chemicals coming in here, and going out this way. So chemicals should never flow this way anyways, and they will be drawn in. This shutoff valve has to be shut off, and this is right now in a wide open, as you can see. So if this one is shut off, and this takes a little bit of force to shut off, then the water is just going straight through your soap injector and actually draws the soap chemical mix in and pumps it in. If you have this open, this one mainly is just dripping and doesn't produce any vacuum here to suck in any chemicals. Therefore your high pressure water is going to come down here and goes up in this big bow down here and bypasses pretty much this part. So I hope you guys like watching this video, and sorry for the camera being a little bit shaky, but I tried to do it freehand to give you guys an update how to actually put in a soap injector with a bypass on your rigs. So hope you guys watched it. If you like it, click below for the subscription, and more videos will come up soon. Thanks for watching.